Hello dear AP TET 2A English candidates. Welcome back to my Grammar for Success channel. In this video, I am going to present AP TET 2A English Model Question Paper 2. I therefore request all of you to watch this video very carefully till the end without skipping it in the middle and try to answer all the questions given in this question paper. This question paper has been set at the standard level. The answer for these questions will be uploaded after a couple of days. And one very important thing I would like to tell you, most of you are not showing adequate interest in these model question papers. Therefore, I am also losing interest in making the videos for you. And I will just upload one or two question papers. Even after that, if you don't pay a very good attention, or if you don't encourage me by watching these videos extensively, I might stop uploading the remaining videos. Therefore, I request all of you to share this video with all your friends who are also going to take the TET examination along with you very shortly. Thank you so much. Now let's get into the video. AP TET 2A English Model Question Paper Set 2 or Question Paper 2. This question paper has been framed at an advanced level, and you try to answer these slightly difficult questions as far as possible. And I am going to anyway give you the explanation for all these questions. Right, and here you pay attention on vocabulary and usage. 10 questions are given. This is the first part of the question paper, and now let me read out the questions for you. Choose the synonym of lucid. So lucid is the word. For that, you are going to choose the synonym. Synonym means the word having similar meaning. So what is the word that is similar in meaning for this lucid means? Here are given some options: vague, clear, dull, dark. You go to the next question. Choose the antonym of abundant. So abundant is a beautiful word. Now you are asked to give the opposite of this word abundant. What are the options given here? Scarce, plenty, plentiful, large. Now the third question. One word substitute for a person who loves books. What is that person called? Here are given 4 options. You choose the right one. Bibliophile, librarian, scholar, editor. Fourth question. To bury the hatchet means, what is the meaning of this idiom? To stop fighting, to start a quarrel, to hide something, to dig a pit. And the fifth question is here. Choose the correct phrasal verb. We must dash the proposal before accepting it. Okay, look into, look after, look out, look off. So you choose the relevant phrasal verb in the given blank. You go to the sixth question. Choose the correctly spelled word. Here are given 4 options. You choose that word which has been correctly spelled. Okay, and what are the options? Occurrence, 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 occurrence. All these 4 are related only to one word, that is occurrence. So what is the spelling of the word occurrence? The correct spelling you have to choose. Seventh question. Posthumous. Posthumous means what? Posthumous means after birth, after death, before death, early. Eighth question. Choose the correct collocation. Collocations are very important, you know very well. And here one statement is given. You have to choose the correct collocation. Make a dash decision. Okay. Before this decision, what word must be used to form a meaningful collocation? Now you look at the given options. Deep, firm, wide, strong. So what word goes there in this blank before this word decision? Okay, and you go to the ninth question. Ad hoc. Ad hoc means what? For this particular purpose, without reason, for all purposes, in advance. You go to the 10th question. Choose the correct use of prefix. Okay, and here the opposite of possible. So what is the opposite of this possible? What prefix would you like to use to make this word an opposite word? Here you pay attention. Unimpossible, impossible, impossible, dispossible. Okay, now the second part of the question paper, grammar and structure, and 10 questions are going to be given under this category. And here you pay attention. 11th one, choose the correct indirect speech. Some direct speech sentence is given. The teacher said to the boys, leave the class at once. So this is the sentence that is in the direct speech. Now, what is the indirect speech of this sentence? Here are given four options. The teacher advised the boys to leave the class at once. The teacher ordered the boys to leave the class at once. The teacher requested the boys to leave the class at once. The teacher warned the boys to leave the class at once. What is the correct indirect speech? You have to choose that one as your answer. The 12th question is choose the correct tense. Okay, by next week she dash her exams. Okay, what tense should be used here? Now let us look at the given options. Finishes, will finish, will have finished, finished. 13th question, change into passive voice. Okay, some active voice sentence is given. You have to change it into the passive voice. Who has broken the chair? Okay, now look at the given options. By whom the chair has been broken? By whom has the chair been broken? By whom the chair has broken? By whom has the chair broken? You choose that sentence which is in the passive voice. And here you go to the 14th question. Identify the correct preposition. And here you pay attention. He is superior dash others in skill. So what preposition must be used here? And what are the options given? Than, from, to, over. 15th question. Choose the correct conditional. What is that? If I dash rich, I would help the poor. So what must be used in this blank? Here are given four options. Am, was, were, be. You choose the answer very carefully in this blank. 16th question. Choose the correct article. Okay, and it was dash honor to meet you. So what article must be used here? A and B, no article. Right. 17th question. Identify the correct transformation. So you will be given a sentence here and you have to change this sentence into the other relevant form. As soon as he reaches the station, the train left. Hardly had he reached the station than the train left. Scarcely he reached the station when the train left. Hardly had he reached the station when the train left. So you choose the correct transformation of this sentence. Okay. 18th question. Choose the correct voice. Okay. Let them do the work. So this is the sentence given. And now let us choose the voice of this sentence. Now what are the options given? Let the work done by them. Let the work be done by them. What the work is done by them. Work be let done. 19th question. And here choose the correct model. Okay. And what is that sentence given here? We dash abide by the rules. So what model should be used here? Okay. Might, must, would, could. Go to the 20th question. Identify the error. Okay, what error is given here? Let us now find out. Okay, either Ramesh or his friends has come. So in this sentence, what grammatical error can you find? Here are given four options. Either, or, has come. So which one is the error of this sentence? Third section of this question paper, phonetics and composition. On this section I have given you 10 questions. Again try to answer all of them. Right. 21st question, the symbol. What is this symbol? This is the. This is the. Okay, and this is the. Okay, this is the symbol the occurs in think, this, thick, throw. You know very well. You choose that word which begins with this sound. Okay, you go to the 22nd question. The stressed syllable in photography is first, second, third, last. Right. And 23rd question. Rising intonation is used in where? Requests, commands, statements, tag questions. You go to the next question. 24th one. The vowel sound in book is, what vowel sound can you find in this? Ooh. Ooh. Ah. Ah. So this is a little bit long ah. This is the very short ah. Ah. So these are the sounds given. You choose that vowel sound that you can find in this word book. 25th question. Viz stands for. What does this viz stand for? Here you pay attention. Namely, for example, that is, such as. Okay. You go to the 26th question. A good précis should be long, be detailed, brief and clear, critical. You know the answer. You go to the 27th one. In a formal letter, the date is written after the address, before the address, at the bottom, after the signature. Here, the 28th question. Note making develops the skill of what? And listening only, reading only, summarizing, memorizing. 29th question. A paragraph must have unity and coherence, quotations, length, decoration. Now, the 30th question, EG stands for what? Example given, exempli gratia, example got, exemplary grammar. Now, you go to the fourth section of this question paper, that is literature. And on this literature, I have posed or I have framed as many as 10 questions. You please try to answer all of them. And you go to the 31st question, a slumber did my spirit seal. The phrase, what is that phrase given? She seemed a thing that could not feel, conveys. What does this line convey? Here you pay attention. Joy of nature, Lucy's death and stillness, hope, energy. You think of this question and then answer it. 32nd question. The tone of a slumber did my spirit seal is joyous, philosophical and mournful, satirical, indifferent. You go to the 33rd question. In where the mind is without fear, where tireless striving stretches its arms towards perfection means. What does this line mean? Let us look at the meaning of that. So it means physical strength, continuous effort toward ideals, human laziness, spiritual rest. You move on to the 34th question. What is that? Where the mind is without fear can be best called what? Here you pay attention. A patriotic lyric, a romantic ballad, a dramatic monologue, an elegy. You can easily guess and give the answer. 35th question. In Bacon's of studies, conference maketh a ready man means what? Here you pay attention. Conversation sharpens intellect. Argument wastes time. Discussion is useless. Silence is golden. And you go to the 36th question. In what makes a nation? Rajagopalachari stresses what? Character and moral unity, common race, language, and territory. And you go to the 37th question. In animal form, Snowball represents whom? Whom does he represent? Stalin or Trotsky or Napoleon or Marx? So you please choose the correct one. 38th question. In To Kill a Mockingbird, Atticus Finch symbolizes justice and moral courage, greed, prejudice, hypocrisy. And the 39th question, the importance of being earnest satirizes Victorian social pretense, ancient values, religion, and politics. You go to the 40th question. 12th night ends with tragedy, reconciliation and marriage, death, mystery. And the last section of this question paper is literary terms and concepts. And on this particular aspect, I have framed 10 questions. And here you pay attention, 41st question. A 14-line poem written in iambic pentameter is a what? A lyric, ballad, sonnet, ode. You go to the 42nd question. Fair is foul and foul is fair is an example of what? Simile, paradox, hyperbole, and metonymy. And you go to the 43rd question. The pen is mightier than the sword illustrates what? Synecdoche, metonymy, irony, paradox. You go to the 44th question. A long narrative poem describing heroic deeds is called what? Ballad, epic, elegy, sonnet. 45th question. Addressing an absent person or thing as if present is, what is that called? Apostrophe, personification, allusion, irony. And you go to the 46th question. The central idea or insight of a literary work. What is the central idea of a literary work called? And here you pay attention. Plot, theme, tone, symbol. So choose the right one. You go to the 47th one. The use of humor, irony, or exaggeration to expose vice. Vice means evil is called what? Allegory, satire, parody, caricature. 48th question. A play on words having similar sounds but different meanings is called what? What is that? Irony, pun, hyperbole, oxymoron. Right. 49th question, the last but one of this question paper. The term catharsis is associated with what? Aristotle's Poetics, Shakespeare's Sonnets, Bacon's Essays, Milton's Epics. And you go to the last question of this question paper is the figure of speech in life is but a walking shadow is what? Simile, metaphor, personification, and alliteration. Okay, and with this, this question paper will come to an end. Hello, dear AP TET candidates. Thank you so much for watching this video. I hope you will definitely answer all these questions. I am preparing all these question papers, putting in them all my hard efforts. It seems that you are not that serious about the TET examination. If you score more marks in the TET examination, these marks will have some added advantage in your selection as a teacher. Please keep this point in your mind, and you please watch this video, and you also share this video with other friends of yours, and with the explanatory video. I shall be back to you. Until then, bye. See you all of you. Right.